Today, I am thrilled to offer you an exclusive first look at Shawood's newest community right here in Folsom, California. Shawood isn't your typical home builder. They are bringing in centuries-old Japanese architectural heritage right here to Northern California. And they're combining it with cutting-edge technology that provides homes that are not only beautiful, but also incredibly resilient and sustainable. These homes feature earthquake-resistant framing, fire-resistant bell-burn ceramic wall panels, we'll be talking more about that later, and zero-energy technology that provides not only cost savings, but also power security for those times that there are power outages or the summer heat has you a little bit worried. But it's not just about the technology. The design emphasizes well-being with light-filled interior, expansive great rooms, and seamless inside-outside living that really brings the beauty of Northern California right into your home. As we tour these homes, I will highlight the unique features and the thoughtful details that really make Shawood stand out. So let's dive in and explore what makes Shawood Folsom a standout in modern living. The first model we are touring today is the Aspen model. It's right here behind me. It is the single-story option, just under 3,000 square feet and 3 or 4 bedrooms with 3.5 to 4.5 baths. We'll pop right in. Thank you so much. And right here to the left are 2 bedrooms. So it is going to be a little of a chaotic tour only because this is an exclusive agent preview day, and so in order to get you access to these properties so that you can see them, we're taking advantage of the agent tour. So these bathrooms here on the left both have en suites. There's your closet space. They've staged this one, hello, look at that mirror, I love that mirror, as a possible like workout room or office, but look how much light comes in. And then right across the hall is the next bedroom with bathroom. I was talking to the sales execs, and they mentioned that they really wanted to model this home after perhaps someone who is retired, has college-age kids, and is just looking for a single story that really embraces the inside-outside living. So you can see how tall the ceilings are, and so this right here is an optional wine bar add-on. You can see there's lots of storage. They have the wine fridges, and you also have a little half bath here for your guests. Now this is what I love about Shawood is they embrace the inside-outside living. So you can see the atrium right here in the middle of the home. And then on the other side of the living room, you can get floor-to-ceiling doors that could be pushed open, so you truly are living inside outside. And then I'll show you here, if you are familiar with Northern California and Folsom, location-wise, we are just across the freeway from Lifetime. You've got Costco down there, and they mentioned that these frames here are soundproof. So for these homes that are closer to the freeway, you're going to have soundproof walls. Oh, just look at the wood. It's such a unique build experience. And the other thing they noted is if you see these beams here, those are not decorative, but those are actual structural beams. And they use, instead of nails, they use bolts. So you've got very sturdy design. And then the kitchen. I love it. So open and airy and light. And with that atrium right in the middle, it just brings extra light in no matter where you are. Now, we'll go down this hall over here. This would be a bedroom. And then this would be the garage. Right now it's the sales office, and then you would have a drop space there.
This is how it comes standard, but you could take this if you wanted.
And then I also wanted to show you on the other side of the kitchen here. We'll just pop in around the corner. I'll show you they have like a miniature prep zone. So it has an extra dishwasher and sink back here, and then your pantry. Now, I know I mentioned this home has an option of being a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom. So if you chose for it to be a 4-bedroom and have that extra bathroom that you wanted the ensuite, this little corner area would actually be your bathroom instead of an extra pantry or an extra prep area. So those are some of the options with the home design. And then going to the other side of the home, let's check out the primary. Might as well make a statement, right? Gosh. Now you could put the doors, the sliding doors here if you want. But right now they just have the large windows and then primary bath in this way.
So there are many upgrades. I guess that's.
We'll have a dual vanity, walk-in closet. I wanted to get them by before I show you the bathroom. So here's your large walk-in closet. You guys hanging in with me? Thank you for your patience, and I'm so glad we were able to take advantage of this agent preview to give you a first look at these communities. There's only going to be 41 homes built in this Folsom community. So let's check out that bathroom. Soaker. And then the 0 entry point for the shower. So beautiful. I also like the mirrors, like the backlit mirrors. Okay, so there is a look at the first model available. This is their single-story model with the atrium right in the middle of the home. But don't worry, even the other property just embraces inside-outside living. So I will meet you over there, and we'll take a tour of the 2-story option here at Shawood. I have the second model behind me here. Doesn't it just look like a rendering? Like, it looks like it's just a picture, and you wouldn't even, I don't know, it just is so sleek and beautiful. And this is where we're gonna talk a little bit about the bell burn. So the bell burn is a specific type of ceramic material, and this home, the entire exterior is made out of bell burn, which is fire resistant. I asked the sales execs, I said, okay, so what does this mean for insurance in California? Because we are in the foothills here in Folsom. I said, so what is that gonna do for people who are getting home insurance and especially fire insurance, because that is such an issue here in Northern California and in California in general. And the sales exec said, we really don't know yet, because this is the first home to be built like this. Like, these are the first homes built with these materials in all of the United States. So it is a situation that no one has experienced before. So there might be some growing pains there, but honestly, I imagine, let me turn this around here, that having your entire exterior be fire resistant is gonna be an amazing thing for future California builds, and you could have one of the first. So this is the Hazel model, which is just over 4,300 square feet, 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath. I just want to show you the entryway. Oh, love it. You guys know what that door is too.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So let's pop in the front. And we will peek. No worries. We're gonna peek on this side. Now this home's a little busier, so you'll have to bear with me and hopefully you can hear me.
Welcome.
And look past the people. But this is for multi-generational living, or if you have a live-in nanny. You have the washer and dryer back here, kitchenette, separate entry. And then bedroom over here. So again, great for guests, great for multi-generational living, great for that built-in nanny. When I asked about what the vision is for this home, they say it's a family that has a built-in nanny, and they're really trying to embrace the communal connection to family and connection to nature and indoor-outdoor living. And here's the ensuite for this property here. Okay, now it's going to get loud. I hope you can hear me as we go through, but let's take a look and see. So over here we have another drop station and a powder room, and then here is your great room with 26-foot ceilings. Look at how amazing. And then, you ready? Just expansive windows. Look at this kitchen. Now, they are doing catering, so it's a little bit busy in the kitchen right now, but take a look. You can get a sense at what it will be like to entertain in your kitchen. Maybe it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. Whatever you can possibly imagine. Maybe just it's your Saturday night hangout with all of your friends. Maybe you're just a dinner party family. But look. And you have a bonus kitchen back here with, with a huge pantry. Okay, hang on. My camera needs to adjust. Let's see here. But I wanted to show you this back area. You can get a fridge back here. They have an extra stove top. There's a sink. So just so much, and a pocket door. So if you want to put all of your junk after you did your cooking and just close that space off, absolutely can do that. Here is your formal dining. Again, with the indoor-outdoor living. Okay, we're gonna go outside first, and I'm gonna show you. I have so many favorite parts of this house, but let me just show you a few of them. Well, I'm gonna show you all of them, but we're gonna start in the backyard because it's quiet out here. So you see too, the way that they do it is they do the wood and the floor-to-ceiling windows, so that helps bring the feeling of nature coming in. And then here's that bell burn material on the back of the house. Another benefit of the bell burn material is you don't paint the house, so you don't have to worry about painting or anything like that. Now, this is not standard. They said for their builds, they just do the wrought iron all the way across, but hey, when it's your backyard, they're just creating a vision and showing you what you could do. And how cool would it be to make this little picture window here? And I'll see if we can see, let's see how hazy it is today. See if we can zoom in. Whoop. Zoom in to downtown Sacramento is, nope, over there somewhere. Yeah, it's a little too hazy for a good view of it, but that is downtown Sacramento, which you can only imagine what the Sunsets will be from here. And like I said, we're right on the other side of the freeway from the Lifetime Athletic Club, which like I just found out recently also has like a hair salon and stuff. So like literally they have everything over there. And then Costco is right there too, and Palladio. So super accessible to everything. Okay, let's pop inside and I'll show you more features of this home. So, okay, 20-foot, whoopsies. 20-foot ceilings. Let me adjust my camera here. Very open concept with the glass. But then I wanted, if you look over here, my kids would be absolutely dying. Look at this. A hidden bookshelf that leads into a private play area. They did such an awesome job. They even put a window in here, which, you know, they said you could just make this storage if you want, but we wanted to show you guys what the possibilities were. And then, okay, if you're an adult, this is a little bit of an easier spot to enter. However, you're still pretty much going to be crawling through that space. But like, look, they even have like recessed lighting in there. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then we're going to go up the stairs to this other really unique space. So this landing, and I'm going to get my notes for a second. So give me just one moment. We're going to talk about this landing, because this is something, again, that they pulled in from the Japanese culture and design. And so this space, they call it, oh, I am going to butcher this. I am so sorry. The Kokaji Lounge. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it, but something like Kokaji Lounge. And what that means, it translates to roughly living under the canopy of a tree. So the idea is having a space that is separate from the main living area, but still connected. So it's open, you have privacy here. Maybe someone's cooking down in the kitchen and someone else is watching TV in the great room. And then maybe you have a homework spot here, or maybe this is your music lounge and this is where you throw the piano, but it's just separate but connected. And how I just love that. And it's what draws me to Shawood's style of build, is just this like, it's so unique and not seen in American culture and American builds. And how lucky are we that they are bringing this type of building here to us in Northern California. So again, I'm sorry, I butchered what it's actually called, but I just wanted to show you separate but connected. And isn't that the truth? Okay, so then the other 4 bedrooms are upstairs here. We'll take a peek down this side. You've got a bathroom, a bedroom, your little, sorry, I'm readjusting my camera. Stop. Why are you so mad at me? Okay, here we go. Maybe. Come on. Okay, there we go. Bedroom number 2 with ensuite. Look at this flooring. Look at this flooring. Why is this not, hold on. I know why it's not working. There we go. It's on Zoom. Look at this flooring. Amazing. Oh, now we're zooming again. Are we turning now? There we go. Turn. Nope, zoom. Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to deal with me figuring out why it only wants to zoom and it doesn't want to turn. All right, so 2 bedroom, 2 bath over on that side. And then we have a catwalk to the other wing of the house. And then this is your office. Look at this. Oh my God. Let me push it. Oh. Let's see how quiet it closes. Good. Okay. Didn't slam. All right, so now we are in. Now it was pretty loud out there. I don't know how much you can tell the difference. But it's still pretty busy down there, but quiet in here. They did it right. Okay, now come out here.
This is interesting because this could have been open, but they decided to close it off to be a loft.
Another bedroom with ensuite. I do appreciate that almost all of the bedrooms have an attached bath. That flooring matches the tile in our bathroom, which makes me feel like we have good design style. Now, if you are thinking about moving to the Sacramento area, make sure that you download my relocation guide, because I dig into all things Sacramento and the suburbs and the surrounding area. Okay, that is a bonus door. I'm not gonna show you. We're gonna go the other way. So we'll go through here. On this side, there is a balcony on the second story, so there is access to the balcony. Again, open into your great room. And your primary bedroom is right here. Oh, look at the wood ceiling. And you have a secondary little sitting area off of your bedroom. And direct access. Whoop, there's a step there. Direct access to the balcony. I mean, seriously, how to die for is this? Okay, let's do the bathroom. Shall we? Bathroom, separate toilet room, double vanity, soaker tub, light and bright. There is your shower. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if you're ready for this closet. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Okay, you ready? There it is. Oh my God. Like, talk about walk-in closet. Love it. And then this is what I was talking about, this little door here. So then that leads all the way back to the laundry room. So from your primary, you have access to the laundry room, which is really nice. You don't have to lug your laundry all the way down the hall. Thank you for joining me on the tour of Shawood Folsom's newest community. I would love to provide you more information about this community and getting you into one of these homes. So if you have any interest, please schedule a call with me and we can set up a time to come on out here and get you a tour of these one-of-a-kind, Japanese-inspired homes that are fire-resistant, earthquake-resistant, and incredibly sustainable. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next week.